Welcome to the Idiots Talking podcast. My name is Given Raven.
My name is Braden Rodriguez.
And we're going to be some idiots talking. So today's topic is not chosen by us. Completely random topic from a topic generator. We thought, again, we would go for something a bit chill. This will honestly be good practice for us as well because, you know, it'll make us better at being able to think of things on the fly a little bit more. You know, just in case we weren't already good at that. But either way, Braden says that he has a lot of stuff that's happened this week. So update me. What's cooking, my guy?
Well, this week has just been like a big week in terms of booling. And like literally all I've been doing like since Tuesday till like Saturday was just all hanging. And like it was honestly too much because Wednesday it was Champs Night.
Wait, can you tell me what Champs Night is? Can you elaborate?
So there's a local establishment in our town that was called Champs, but now it's called something else. But every Wednesday we go there and we eat food and then have fun, good times.
Okay.
And then I don't remember what we did afterwards, but I'm pretty sure we did a bowl.
Okay.
And then Thursday we...
Also, just really quick, for people who don't know what a bool is, it's just hanging out.
It's just it's slang for hanging out.
A lot of people don't use that term. Just wanted to double check that they knew what was happening.
And then Thursday we were hanging out at one of my friend's houses till like nearly 2 a.m. Just jamming on playing music and stuff. And then Friday saw one of my friends' local bands at Beans. Then saw more bands the next day at the Rosebrook. It was just a week full of isopods.
Okay, I just realized I actually do have something to say for this week.
Ooh.
I didn't really, but now I do. So I finished editing a decent Boops video, which is just a montage of decent / cool looking shots that have happened in Fortnite. Which I kind of went chill on the edit this time. Normally I just smush the clips together in a nice snappy way and send it out. But last time I tried to sync it up a little bit more with music and stuff. This time the boops were good enough where I was like, I'll just leave it how it is, you know, just crisp and clean. And then the other thing is, me and Braden booled yesterday. What time did I drop you off at your house? Do you remember?
Around maybe 2.
Okay, so pretty much from 2 to 12 at night. So 10 hours. I was trying to help Patrick with computer problems. Yep. That's what I was doing.
You want to tell them what we did yesterday?
We went out to Angelo's Buffet. Angelo's is a pizza restaurant, and it has a buffet where you can get pizza.
Yeah. Okay, so a little backstory. In like September, Given came up from college for a day. Just out of the blue. And we went out to lunch at Wendy's. And then from where I'm sitting, eating my food, I could see Angelo's. I'm like, dude, what are we doing here? We could have gone to Angelo's Buffet. It's like $8.
Hold on a second. Did you say buffet?
I said buffet.
No, I think you said buffet. I'm just...
Okay.
Continue.
And then we can go there. It's only like $8. And then Given was like, what are we doing here? Why didn't we go to Angelo's? And then we kept on forgetting that we could go to Angelo's when we'd go to like normal fast food places. And then yesterday we actually go to Angelo's Buffet. And then he was just complaining the whole time that it was trash. I'm like, it's not trash though.
Yeah. Braden is a bit biased on this. One, because I 100% wasn't complaining the whole time that it was trash. I didn't say...
You were saying it was trash.
That's because it is trash. I don't like Angelo's Pizza because it's not good pizza. And anyone who has pizza. 2 brain cells can tell that. Get roasted. But
well, then the entire population of Sterling, Rock Falls, and Dixon
do you know,
have 0 brain cells.
Do you know the people of Sterling? I can't personally talk about the other people. But Sterling people dumb. Brayden, have you looked in the
Yeah,
mirror
they are
today
pretty
yet?
stupid.
Yeah.
Yes, when I was right
Yeah.
after my shower.
It probably
when I did
hurt a
my
bit
hair.
to look at your own, dumb self. Okay, I'm done with
I
the
mean, I'm
roast.
looking-
Either way, I personally don't like Angelo's Pizza for very simple, easy reasons that make complete sense. Pretty much the only good thing about their pizza is their crust, and otherwise the rest of the stuff is negatives, which should never be for a pizza. You can have, it should never be that way for like a good pizza. You can have okay cheese and sauce, or you can have okay elements, but you shouldn't have elements where I'm like, I dislike this very much, which
I don't know. I like all the elements.
that's
personally.
because you're biased. See, I
How am I biased though?
because you've been eating Angelo's your whole life. I would say, I'd say the one pizza I could be biased about would be like Casey's, but still I've gotten other people's opinions, and everything that I point out is like good about it. They're like, yes. And this I did it with somebody who'd never had Casey's before. I was like, eat this, tell me if it's good. He's like, this is amazing. And then
Who was it?
it was Jonah. Jonah hadn't had it at all, and I was like,
Oh yeah,
yeah, I told you about that. But no, my opinion on pizza is perfectly unencumbered by my own want for the pizza to be delicious. Either way, I was just pointing this out because Brayden said that I was complaining the whole time, and I was not. But I could tell he was getting upset, so I didn't really want to bring it up much. I just said it like a little bit towards the end, and then we got into a mini argument about it. Again, Brayden being way more fueled about it than I was. But
Because listen, I don't like to debate. I'm not a political person, but like when it comes to like the important things like pizza,
water
Yeah.
being wet, the important
water
things.
is not wet. That's a topic for another podcast.
It's never going to be a topic. I literally won't talk about it with you on here. But either way, just want to say I
Okay.
acted perfectly fine in this dinner. I don't want to be I don't want my name
It
to
was
be.
lunch.
You know what? I will take that. My memory's doo-doo, and I don't know words, but my opinion on pizza is fine, and my table manners are fine. I ate
Alright.
perfectly fine the whole time, and then towards the end, I told him that like I didn't like Angelo's Pizza, which
You said the pudding was trash.
the
but it
pudding was
wasn't
trash. Brain, you can't have bad food and good food, and you shouldn't be afraid to say your opinion. You can't just like be like, given your spaghetti. And again, it's not like I was complaining the whole time about their pudding. I ate their whole pudding. Like I ate half of my pudding, which I don't.
Which was only like this big.
Either way,
Only the video people will be able to see.
I have no
But,
idea what he held up, but I'm also holding up a size. I just bashed my table.
Wait, when you said spaghetti, did you mean bitch lasagna?
I don't even remember saying it, but it's probably just because I say spaghetti very often, like too often.
Oh,
Even before lasagna.
bitch lasagna, bitch.
Oof, you gotta love it. I just,
Okay.
I personally didn't want to be called someone who is, complaining at the table, and that's not the sort of thing I do. So I just wanted to clear that up. Sorry if it caused more problems. We're gonna just slide into the next topic, which
is
the random topic generator. Because
yeah.
So you have it up because I don't have the link. This is a man with the plan.
I do. I sent it to you on Snapchat.
Dude, you expect me to pull it up on Snapchat? I don't think you realize. Oh, that's one other thing I can bring up real quick for general stuff. I don't like using Snapchat as anything except Snapchat. If I want to talk to someone, I will call or text them. And if it is something that I can't do that for, I will email them. Snapchat is more like, here's a dumb picture. And I just never use it for anything besides that. Because that's why I don't get half of Brayden's stuff or respond to him sometimes. Just because Snapchat is not a phone number. You know what I mean? But I did not even realize you sent it on here.
There, I just yeeted it into the cord.
You see,
if you wanna-
that's more useful. I'm gonna pull that up real
Okay.
quick, but you can pull up the first
how
one.
many? Okay, How many of these do you want to do? Like, I'll do
I
one, then
mean,
you do one.
we can just keep going, try to get in depth as possible, and just try to hit like 40-minute marker or more if we hit that easily.
Okay, we're already at like almost the 11 minutes,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna do this. How many email addresses do you have? 1, 2, 3.
Okay, we're also going to explain it so this won't just be slid over. But hold on, really quick. I don't believe I got anything through Discord at all. Nope, I didn't. Braden's a tech genius. Okay, let me count my emails. I've got current school one, past school one, personal, gaming. Let me see. I now have the Idiots Talking podcast email. I think I have 6 emails.
Okay, I just sent it. I just actually sent it.
Yeah, I actually got it this time, yeah.
Okay, let's see. I have my main one, my old one, my early childhood one, my school one, the Idiots Talking one. 5.
Okay. I've got 6, which mine kind of pretty much lines up with yours. So I have my 2 school emails because they're school email, personal for personal. And then I have the gaming email because one, I don't like being spammed any sort of emails. My spam is completely clear because I'm unsubscribed from anything. But when I was first signing up for games and stuff, I had signed up on my personal email previously, and for some reason the places I had signed up to get my games from were all like spamming me. So I already had a separate email for a past YouTube channel that I made. So I just made that one my gaming YouTube. So gaming Gmail. So every time I sign up for a game, I sign up under that one. I don't have to go in and unsubscribe from anything. I can just be a lazy bum and have an email dedicated to it. So really, it's kind of useless since I unsubscribe from anything I don't want to be subscribed to on Gmail anyway. Which, for anyone who doesn't know, that's just the what is the tab called? It's not the regular inbox. The social tab or the promotions. Those will give you emails from things you're subscribed to, like Amazon or stuff like that, which you can unsubscribe from, and I normally do, but this was a time before that, so I just made a separate email for it. What about you? Is there any explanation behind why you have a certain email?
No, not really.
No. Okay, what were you about to say?
Do you have the generator up?
I do.
All right, it's your turn.
Okay. Generate another random topic. What's the worst thing about our gender?
Okay, we are both male.
Mm-hmm. Are you sure about that?
And the worst thing was in like middle school having to hide your arousal just in case that happened.
Oh. It's been so long since that's happened, but that was pretty bad, especially since it's for any females out there listening who don't know. It's not like we're just sitting around staring at things that get us aroused. We're just aroused for no reason in middle school.
Literally, you could be sitting in math class and then
literally the only time I have that now, which is still pretty annoying, is I have last semester I had a morning class, and every time I went to that class I would get a boner for no reason. We'd be sitting there talking about Jesus. It was a class on the Old Testament, so not really talking about Jesus, but I just love saying that. And I would just be popping boners, fourth dimension thoughts all up on me. You know what I'm saying? It was very annoying, but also very funny. Yeah, it's not really anything we can do about that. I would say
the BO kind of sucked. Like during like
I never really had that. If anything, my BO is bad now, but like I shower every day, so it's okay. I would say the
I smell pretty good right now. I just showered, so.
I mean, I don't smell bad at all. I haven't. I showered yesterday. Yesterday, right before I went to go eat with you. But what was I saying?
Right.
Oh yeah, what other things are bad? I feel like having to adjust your genitals is annoying.
That's pretty good.
Did you say it's pretty
Uh,
good, or what did you say?
I said that's pretty true.
Yeah, just because
Okay.
like scrotum being just glued to your thigh, or your penis just bent in 8 different directions. Then you gotta go adjust
Awkward.
it, and like people are like, "Oh my god, he's like adjusting his stuff," and they'll be like, It's my testicles are glued to my thighs right now. What do you expect?" You know?
Awkward.
Yeah.
Sometimes I take my dick to my thighs.
Oh,
If
delicious.
any of you viewers or listeners get that reference,
okay.
probably more about like less physical things and more not physical things is probably like the stereotypes, because like people assuming that like men should be like tough and like never show their emotions.
That one isn't really
That's
annoying
pretty
to me
bad.
because I haven't been affected by that. I know a lot of people who have, but
I have a little bit, because like when I was like a kid and I said it was like at my dad's house and something upset me, and like I might have started to cry a
Oh.
little bit like when I was a little kid.
cry a little bit,
being
dude.
told
I
to, like-
sobbed all the time as a child, dude. I watched,
Yeah, but then like being told to like man
Oh,
up
I see.
would be, like,
That's my
hard for
thing.
me.
I was never told anything like that. My parents were just like, "You need to cry, let it happen, dude." I'm just saying the amount of times I've cried watching Harry Osborn. That was the Goblin,
Never heard of
right?
her.
No. In Spider-Man 1, just getting stabbed by the Goblin glider. Tear-wrenching. Dude, never-ending story. Tear-wrenching when that horse died. I'm just saying.
Never heard of her.
I'm disappointed in you, but Jesus Christ, I cried like a little baby. I don't do it, like, pretty much at all anymore. I think, it happened recently, but I don't remember last time. Oh, I do remember last time I cried. The Black Klansman. They had, I don't know what to call it, a compilation or something of just, things happening in, Charlottesville, I think is what it was. Is that the one in Virginia? Either way,
Yeah.
it upset me greatly. That was the last time I cried during a movie.
Because you're black.
Exactly. No, it's because I know you're joking, but I just hate seeing people just not caring about other people in such a way, you know? It
Yeah.
upsets me very much. But is it time to hop into another topic?
You wanna?
Sure, yeah.
Alright,
And I
then.
don't have anything to say about the emotional side of my gender.
What did you do on your most recent birthday?
Approximately nothing. I actually have a horrible memory. I don't remember doing anything. I don't think I did anything.
Okay.
But Braden probably
My
did
recent
something.
my most recent birthday was August 3rd, 2008.
He's saying that because I always forget his birthday.
That too. I turned 19 years old that day. I woke up, fell out of bed, rushed a comb across my head. Those are song lyrics. If you know the song, that's a good song. But I woke up, was like, "Hey, it's my birthday. That's pretty cool." And then I think I probably showered. I actually played a gig that day in front of for an old band I was in that's trash.
Disrespect.
We played at a thing called Food Truck Friday, which was trash. There was like no one. Well, there were people there. There was just no one there watching us.
Yeah, feels bad.
So
yeah.
there were literally like one person in the audience. Then I went home, took another shower because I was so sweaty. Changed, just chilled until around 6 5:30, 6 to when I had to go to Polo for rehearsal for the musical I was in at the time, which I was playing the lead. And then I can't remember exactly what we blocked that day. I think it was the scene with me and Jack getting the 5 gold pieces.
You wanna?
The show's Into the
yeah, I
Woods,
was
by
just
the
about
way. I
to-
played the baker.
Yep.
And yeah. And then I went home. No, and then I had to go to Kroger's before rehearsal because I got cookies for everyone. Oh, and I locked my keys in the car. So we had to get one of the guy who like builds our sets. He had to come out and help me. We ended up having to call the police to open my door.
Big boy tactics on your birthday.
So yeah. And then I went home, finished an audiobook of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, and then I went to bed.
Very little birthday stuff happened on that very detailed description of your birthday. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
They sang me happy birthday at rehearsal.
Okay. I'm not surprised.
So what did you do?
I told you I don't remember at all. If somebody told me and like it might, be remembered, but for right now, zero memory. I'm trying to think if I got any gifts. I have to think really hard about this. I don't even know where I was. I think I was here.
You should have been here.
I think I was here. There's a possibility I was in Chicago.
When's your birthday
It's
given?
in July 13th, 1999. But I think I was here. I might have been in Chicago because that's where my father lives. Here is at my mom's house in Sterling. But I honestly just don't remember in the
Okay.
slightest.
So is that time for a new hot
Oh,
topic?
yeah, it is. Your boy's going to pick it. And if you could try out for any job for 1 week, what job would you choose to try?
Male stripper.
Interesting. And why would you try it?
You know what's fun? You know what's funny is that I'm not even kidding.
Okay. Yeah, I assumed as much. There wasn't the kidding tone in your voice. But why male stripper?
I don't know. Just because like Magic Mike was an okay movie,
Wow. I love all the thought behind this.
and like I'll just be big sexy up there in a G-string.
See, I just had to imagine that, Braden. You just
Me and a
you
G-string?
just did that to me. Come on, man. Yeah, I did. It's not.
That's cool. Maybe you should just like Photoshop a picture of me in a G-string.
Yeah, because I have pictures of you completely unclothed.
Dude, you could if you photoshopped your own dick off, you could do anything.
This is true.
Yep.
What was I going to? Oh, what job would I choose? I'm trying to think. See, originally I was thinking I could use this to my advantage and just try for a job that I actually want, and then I'd like have some ins for a bit. But then I was like, I don't think that's the point of this. So what's something interesting that I think I would actually enjoy? I think I'd try being an engineer. I love math and science. That was what I was originally going to be. Okay, Braden, you dumb. I was originally going to be an engineer, so I'd be down to try that.
I would not want to be an engineer. Although I have
Excuse
friends going to school right now for engineering.
It's because engineering's
And
cool.
they say they
Yeah,
like
I'm not
it.
surprised. I think I'd be a great
Alright,
engineer.
do you want me to get another
Yeah,
one of those
slap
topic
one.
boys? Would you prefer to live in an urban area or a rural area? Considering we live in a rural area right now, I would pick urban.
Rural's country, right?
Yes,
I would prefer rural.
I would definitely, honestly, just like my taste of New York City when I was there for 5 days, just like made me want more. So I want to go back.
You see, I would be fine living in either place, but for the sake of my recording, having a soundproof area out in the country is much easier, and then two, for the just capability to walk outside and just walk through trees and along a creek and whatever. I like that.
I mean, Central Park has
Central
trees
Park
like
is
creek.
actually lit, but no, I'm
I hope
saying
so.
like I could still drive to the city and it wouldn't take that long and I wouldn't care. Like, I'm just saying what I would prefer to step out and see every day is my environment right now and not like city life. You know?
All right, word.
Word to your mother. Oof, if anybody knows what that's from, you can actually have sex with me. Okay, do you shower in the morning or the evening?
Usually in the morning.
Almost always in the morning. My reason is I don't like going to bed with wet hair. Which realistically I could just dry it, but then, it's still a bit moist, and once it's touched the pillow, that pillow is just moist for a while. And
You said moist like 3 times.
did you say moist? Yeah, that's my reasoning behind it. Also, just showering in the morning, it feels good. Wakes you up a little bit.
Yeah, I feel whenever I shower in the morning and I go out and do something, I feel fresher. I feel better about life. All right.
Okay.
Is that it for that
That
topic?
was it. Yeah.
What motivates you?
Oof. You hit it first. I know you probably just are like musicals, plays. I love singing.
Well, I mean, those motivate me because I want to be better at those.
Yeah.
But probably just support from family and friends, not just in theater and stuff, but in other things.
Oh, well, what motivates me is fame, fortune, being the absolute best that I can be. And those are the honest facts. That's what I want in life. I'm going to get it.
Okay.
Okay, my turn. Do you have any vacation plans upcoming?
Nope.
Nope. Wow, that's an in-depth one. Actually, I'll slide into it a little bit more. I heard you click. We'll get into that in a second. But there is a study abroad thing that my school does in California. I might try to do that senior year, junior year or something. I don't know. I just don't know. It's
But would that be a vacation though? Because you'd be studying.
You don't take near as much. I mean, to people. I have a close friend, who came to my school from the Netherlands, and he wasn't doing a lot of vacation stuff, but you have a lot of time that you're not normally doing what you normally would be doing at your home, which means you have the option to go do vacation stuff. Like, oh, I want to go look at this museum because I'm chilling, and I've never been here before. You get the
way you
chance to
said
explore.
museum was very
Museum. Yeah, I'm like bobbing my head and stuff. I'm just messing, but yeah, I'd see it, as slightly as a vacation, because
Okay.
it's not the same as what
So-
you're always doing.
This topic is, what is your biggest pet peeve?
Here, we had this as a possible
Just a normal topic.
yeah, for the podcast, and my problem is I can't think of pet peeves off the top of my head. If one happens that if something happens that I have a pet peeve with, I'll realize it then. Otherwise, it's just not in my memory. So,
I hate people being super vague.
oh yeah, I can see that. Do you have any recent
Like if
experiences?
No. I also hate people.
Actually, I got some, but you keep going.
I hate people who aren't entirely honest with me. I hate people who make ridiculous noises while they're eating. Like that.
I'm sorry about that. Just drinking water casually.
I hate people who just make random noises for no reason.
You know what? I hate people who have mental disabilities and just, start making random noises. Specifically the ones with mental disabilities.
Oh yeah, I also hate people who like I hate people who are Captain Obvious.
Oh, you mean where they just
'cause,
they just like state stuff like,
yeah.
ooh, you know what? I'm happy that you said some because they've made me think about others. So what you just said reminded me. My sister has I didn't realize until recently she has like an actual problem recognizing the actual rhythm of a song, and it still will annoy me even though I know she's like physically handicapped at singing a song right. But if she doesn't have a song up and she knows some of the lyrics, she will sing them to just something totally different on accident. Like imagine somebody started singing a song that you love, Braden, and
Space Thoughts.
sure, and they don't realize that they're just ruining it, but they're ruining it. You know, it's a bit annoying.
That would be very rude.
Exactly. You're just like, just stop. Just don't do that anymore. And then the original thing that I thought of as a pet peeve is TV shows. I got two things about TV shows. I can toss a few. One is TV shows leaving things like a mess is made and it's not cleaned
yeah.
up. I've watched I've watched
yesterday.
a few TV shows. It's not really like a plot hole, like the show can continue without it, but a show will bring something up that'll help it move the story along or something. Or it'll just be there in the background. It's like a little side story filler. And it will just not be cleaned up. The mess will be like they'll start something and then they just won't finish it. And I'm like, why did you do that? That's a waste of my time. I'm still thinking about that, and nothing has happened. And guess what? The season ended. Nothing happened still. I'm like, oof.
That is really stupid.
Yeah. I don't think Braden has experienced it, but from my explanation, he understands why it would be annoying.
Okay.
Another thing is just over-sexualization in shows. Because I know a lot of people be having a lot of sex, but at the same time, I know a lot of people live life normally and don't be having a lot of sex. But it seems like all the shows, it's just people having sex left, right, and center. And I'm like, guys, it's not how it works.
But what if the sex is important to the plot?
That's different. But most of the time, it's just like, I'd say my most recent example is The Magicians, which just
banging magicians.
have you watched The Magicians?
No.
Either way, it's got a lot of plot and stuff, and it's got different relationship stuff. And I'd say there are stuffs where it'll help the plot move. Like, oh my god, how could you be sucking on his peen, boy? But most of the times it's just, we're gonna fill up these 5 minutes with people leading to having sex, and then they're about to have sex, and then we're gonna cut it off, and then we're gonna show the end of the sex, and yeah. And I'm just like, this did nothing for me. All I know is that these people have sex a lot, which may add to their character, but you could do that without having like 3 sex scenes in an episode. That's an exaggeration, probably. But it's just, a lot of shows will have sex scenes where it's just not needed. It doesn't add to the story at all. That sort of stuff. I'm like, all you're doing right now is literally misinforming people. Imagine you're a kid and it sounds so weird, but you're like watching a show, because even a lot of shows that aren't like aimed specifically at adults and stuff will have a lot of sex stuff's happening. Obviously, I'm not talking about kids shows, but I'm talking about like,
Yeah, just like in Barney, they just start.
dude, all the time. That Triceratops is always eyeing him. I'm just saying. No, but like, I don't have any recent examples because I'm not watching a lot of stuff with my siblings, which are mostly younger children. But I have had it before where I'll be watching something with them and like, it'll be a show and people will be having sex for no reason. I'll be like, what? All you're doing is making younger people who don't know any better think that, like, one, people having sex all the time is normal, and two, that when they obviously aren't having that amount of sex, they're gonna be like, this seems a bit weird, you know? Imagine thinking that people are just always, banging and stuff, and then you get into real life and you're like, am I the only one who's not always banging and stuff? It's just it's misinforming. It's unnecessary. I dislike it. Okay. Yeah, let's move on to another topic. This is my turn to click. Yeah. What is your favorite ice cream flavor? Why do I always get the worst topics?
Your favorite ice cream flavor?
Mine's vanilla. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the simple flavor. Mocha Frappuccino Rainbow.
Probably chocolate.
Yeah, probably chocolate. That. Can I do a few until I get an actual topic? You can say what you want. Okay. What are you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, let me hit another topic.
I'm gonna steal. I'm just upset that I keep getting these words that like are nothing, and then you get the pet peeves, and we're like talking for like 5 or more minutes, and I'm just like ice cream flavor. Just an unlucky bastard. Okay, if you could go back and get out of here. Oh my god, these are all like really short answer ones. I feel like you might have a decent answer for this one. What is your morning routine?
Wake up, fall out of bed, drag a comb across my head.
Always, of course. No, honestly. What's up?
Wake up, get out of bed, take a dump, probably lay down back in bed for like another hour.
I can't do that sort of thing.
Then get ready for whatever I have to do that day. Then I do it, and then come back.
This sounds like your whole day.
Go to bed.
What's your morning routine? It's my whole day. My morning routine. I was actually. I'm a little sad. I thought you'd actually have something like, more. I'd say, get up. Put your feet on the ground, get up, go shower. I don't know what that song is, but I just thought of it. And it's a good song. It is a song, dude. I know I'm not going to edit this, so I have to actually look it up when you're talking, so it's not just a big empty space. I'm going to find that song, and I'm going to show you. But I get up. If it's a day I'm going to take a shower, I take a shower. Actually, I'm gonna go with my my routine at school, because here at home it's winter break right now. I'm literally just being a lazy bum and playing Fortnite all the time. So at school, get up, take a shower, go to the gym, eat breakfast / go to class. Yep, that's pretty much it.
Okay. You want me to hit him with another fat
give
topic?
me a topic.
Do you prefer to travel or to stay close to home?
I would say...
The thing is, you could travel ways away and still be close to home. Kind of.
Yeah, I have a simpler answer. I prefer staying close to home just because I play games, I edit videos, all my stuff is sitting at a desk and doing things. And while I do like going out and about and doing other things, in general, I love doing this. I want to be capable of doing this.
You can travel, like say you could go from here to like Chicago. It would only take you like 2, maybe 2.5 hours.
I know,
to get
but
there, and you'd still be kind of close to home.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying for your last thing. I thought you were saying about.
So you could do both.
I guess, but I think it's okay. Let's say you're either in Sterling / the surrounding 100 miles, or you're like going to Mexico for a bit. Going to Guatemala, France.
I would not want to go to Guatemala.
He loves Guatemala.
I would go to Mexico for like
But
a
which,
week.
but would you, for a week? You see, that's a vacation. So you'd prefer to be at home or in the surrounding area, which I would expect from
I
you since you
guess.
love bowling and being with your friends and stuff. So you wouldn't really be able to do that if you were out and
I
about.
don't think I'm. What's today? Tuesday. I don't have any bowls planned for tonight. I could probably make some plans for some
See,
bowls. Do you want to make some
I
plans to bowl
don't in the
again?
slightest. You can never invite
That's
me
really
to a bowl ever again. Um,
Tomorrow I've got a pretty big bowl.
okay, that's good for you.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's a bowling man. I was like,
Hit him with a fat topic.
fat topic. Generate a random topic. Do you prefer a quiet night at home or going out to a big party? Quiet night at home, easily. I normally don't fit in at parties, especially big parties.
Depending on my mood, tonight I'm feeling more maybe staying in, but if I want to go out, I will go out.
No, but in general, are you a party animal or are you
I don't know. I could be the life of the party sometimes.
okay. I rarely get the chance to become the life of the party, but I can do it. I know that. It's just I have a lot of experiences to like going to things with Bradley or with you, and I just like barely fit in. Yeah, I'm still sociable, but I just feel like if I'm not hitting like peak socialness, what's even the point, you know? And then you just can't
What
do
were
that.
you even doing? What were you doing after the concert at the record release party? Remember?
I was just literally following you about talking to people with you.
Okay.
Oof.
That's basically. Is that all we have to say about
Yeah.
that? All right. What is one thing you would change about your home?
Oh, easy. I would make it cleaner because my family.
I was just about to say, would you A, clean it? Or B, clean it? Or
Yeah.
C, clean it?
The reason Braden's saying this and what I was about to say is I like having, at least a generally clean environment. Yeah, and so does most people. And I think my family would appreciate that. But they don't put in the effort to actually keep it clean up in this house. Like, we'll clean a living room, and then, like, 2 days later, it'll be trash again. So, yeah,
These are
that's what I
facts.
would
These are
change. Yeah, he's
facts.
been in my house. He knows what's up.
I would make mine bigger. My house is kind of small.
I could see that. Yeah, his house is a little small.
Okay, hit him with another one.
Okay. What would you be doing if you were not here right now? Playing Fortnite. Let's get it.
If we were not like here recording the podcast
Yeah.
right now?
No, not if you were dead. If you was dead, you was dead.
No, like if we were not doing this thing right now, what would I be doing?
Yup.
Probably watching some YouTube videos.
I would either be watching YouTube videos or playing Fortnite. Probably Fortnite.
Alright. Okay, I'll hit him with another one.
Okay.
What was your first job?
I worked at McDonald's for about a month. They barely called me in. It wasn't a fun experience, so I never went back. Let's get it.
I also worked at McDonald's for like 6-7 months a few years ago.
You got any? Tell us about your experiences.
It was pretty trash.
Yep. Mine is just the people
Right,
weren't
you know.
like welcoming or nice. I got. And it's also it's just like. It's not a fun job, obviously. It's a job, and it's like, oof, I don't
Right.
remember offhand exactly what happened. I know I got blamed for something once. Like somebody told me they're like, put a bunch of chicken nuggets in the thing, and I put a bunch of chicken nuggets in it. Then like when they're done, I pull them out, and they're like, why are there that many chicken nuggets in here? You were supposed to make chicken patties. I'm like, you told me to cook 40 nuggets. Okay? I cooked 40 nuggets, and I got in trouble, and I was like, well, you know what? It's okay. But it was just like a lot of little things mostly. That one was just very upsetting because it wasn't my fault. I got blamed. Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
hit him with another one.
Tell me about your dream house. I actually have some great input on this, but you give me some on yours first.
So you walk in the house, and then you see, probably toward to the right, you see a living room. Then probably through that living room, you probably get to the kitchen, and then you could go upstairs from like the room, and all the bedrooms are upstairs. And then downstairs is the Beat Laboratory, where it's just a bunch of instruments blowing.
Okay.
And then in the backyard, there's probably a pool and or a trampoline.
Okay. I just have one thing to say about my house, which will happen, hopefully. I want to have... I need to wipe my nose really quick. It'd be dripping. Early morning allergies. I thought about this a while ago, and I was like, this is the best plan ever. I want to have a trailer that is about the size of a room. But like I want a trailer, I want it to be as tall and like as wide as safely possible to be on the road. And I want it to have my office in it. Pretty much I want to be able to disconnect and drive away with my office from my house. So normally, trailer parks right next to the house. There's going to be like, have you been to an airport, taking an airplane? You know how they have like, they'll connect the plane door to that other door that you walk out of? I'm going to have one of those. Like there'll be a doorway just hanging off the side of my house. You just drive the trailer up next to it, connect it all up. And then, bam, I can just walk in and out of it like it's a normal room. And if I need to go somewhere, road trip, take it with. Just yeet.
But
yeah.
I really wanted to take like a boys' road trip.
Yeah, that would be.
Were we going to do
We
that?
were.
Were we going to like go to like Massachusetts or
No,
something?
Arizona.
Arizona. No, but like we were talking about going to Massachusetts.
I have not talked about going to Massachusetts with you. I do not believe.
But we should go to Arizona.
Yeah, there's something I want to do in Arizona.
Not just for that like diving.
It's
rock
that diving
park
rock
just to go to
thing.
Arizona.
Also, Arizona's pretty nice.
We should go to Santa Fe. I think this podcast should just turn into us planning our road trip.
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
Okay.
You got cut out for me.
I said this podcast should just turn into us planning our road trip.
Nah.
Okay, I'll hit them with. We could do 2 or 3 more topics each.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do 3 more. I'll hit them.
Mm-hmm.
If you could be any celebrity, who would it be?
I don't have one.
I would be.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just remembered something.
Okay, say it. I'm thinking.
Okay, so you know that song I was talking about?
Yeah.
I found it, and it is a song, so you can get hacked.
I would be like Ralphie May because he's a cool he was a really cool, funny comedian.
Is he dead now?
He is very dead.
Okay. I just don't have a. I watch a lot of stuff and like a lot of artists and actors, but there's just none that I don't follow them enough or care enough about that sort of stuff to want to be one of them for a day or whatever it said. Excuse me, I'm allergies kicking up.
All right, is that all you have to say?
That is.
Okay, hit him.
Okay. That one doesn't work. What is your dream job? Inform the audience, Braden.
Full-time actor.
Mine is actor and director with the side piece of YouTube gaming.
I thought you wanted to be an animator.
No, Braden. We've been over... I don't know if we have been over this. I am in college to be an animator right now. 1, because you get to act for voice acting, and also 2, because it can make you the connections necessary in like the movie industry and stuff, while also giving me backup that I am skilled at. So yeah, I would be fine being an animator for the rest of my life. Is the thing. It's not my dream job.
Well, the thing is, given you want to be an actor, yet you've never acted before.
Braden, have you seen, what's it called? Our Friendship? I'm joking. For the audio listeners, I just dabbed vigorously.
Stop.
I can't.
I can't. Okay, we can't see each other, so I don't know what he's doing.
I stopped dabbing immediately after I started whispering, but.
Good. So yeah. I'll hit him with another one.
Mm-hmm.
What are some things you shouldn't say at work? Probably I quit.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Or things like the N-word. You shouldn't say the N-word at work. Or anywhere.
Yeah, I don't. As a 30% black man who has the capability of saying it, I don't like it. Yep. I don't approve of this message. So we got one more topic.
You have 2 more. I have 1 more.
Okay. I will hit it. Would you rather be the best player on a horrible team or the worst player on a great team?
Probably the worst on the best team.
Best on the worst. Yeah, I said this earlier. I want to be the best that I can be. I don't want to be the worst at anything. Okay?
Okay, I'll hit him with my last topic. You have 1
Okay.
more. What are things you are... Actually, you know what? That's a topic for a completely different podcast.
Make sure you write it down.
If you became... It's already on the
Okay.
thing. If you became president, what is the first thing you would do?
Pass my president. I'm sorry.
This
I
could
got this.
have the potential to be a hot take considering our political climate right now.
I got this. This is easy. Okay, so first, I would turn it into what's it called when one man's just evil and rules everything?
You'd be a
I'd be
dictator.
a dictator. I'd appoint Cody
You said
Durden
dick.
as my vice president. I turn it back into democracy, and then I quit so he could be president.
Okay.
What about you?
I would be like, Mr. Trump, tear down that wall. Reagan smash.
Reagan
Reagan smash.
I just annihilated one of my lights.
So what do you hit him with the last topic of the podcast?
Okay. What are your favorite TV shows? That's a good one. That one could go for a bit.
Family Guy, Danny Phantom, Ben 10, How I Met Your Mother, Tough Puppy, Fairly Odd Parents, SpongeBob, just basically a lot of cartoons.
Oof. I've got way too many, but I can do stuff. So, How I Met Your Mother, Psych, Monk. Oh, Sherlock, Bones. There's a lot of comedy ones. Oh, High School DxD, Fight Me.
I Will Fight You, you weeb.
Listen, okay, I don't care what you say. It's a good anime. I haven't rewatched it yet, but from like when CJ shows me random stuff, I'm like, God dang it, that was actually an amazing anime. Trying to think if there's any other anime TV shows that I would say like I love, you know. I've watched so much anime, dude.
I don't know.
Trying to think of regular shows again. What have I watched recently? Lucifer. I really liked that show, but it.
Excuse me.
I honestly thought you just went like with your mouth, like a disappointed mumble. Like, God dang, this guy say
I
Lucifer.
burped-
What
I
does he
burped-
do?
No, I just shook my. I burped with my mouth closed.
Delicious. I don't know. I love shows. One of the reasons why I want to be a director / actor. But whatever. You get the gist. I love it all.
Okay.
Is that the last one?
So is that
Yeah,
it?
I think it is.
All right. So how can we connect what we've talked about with
I
the audience's lives?
don't think we can do it with this one just because we talked about so much stuff.
Make sure that whenever you're talking to someone, the thing is, these are conversation starters.
Yeah.
Like conversationstarters.com is what we're using. Don't use these.
Yeah.
Just be yourself. when
Honestly,
you're talking
the
to
one that I
someone.
love to use is check this out.
What's your favorite?
So
color?
tell me about yourself.
That's a good one.
Best one. Best
Yeah.
one. I guess that's all the knowledge we can share with
Basically.
you. I hope you guys liked this episode. If you did, make sure to show your support by, following or whatever. It would be nice.
Follow us on SoundCloud. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Share it with your friends. Episodes. The audio version will be out every Friday, and the video every Saturday. Is that right, Given?
Should be correct.
All right. All right.
Hope.
We'll see. We don't have like an actual like outro. We should probably make like an actual
Yeah,
outro.
probably. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and you will hear us next
will.
time.
See ya.